Macroeconomists I listen to seem to believe that these sanctions are going to be macroeconomically effective. And as I say, perhaps the most important point of it is the Russian economy, which is very sensitive to imports now. It's about, I think, more than a quarter of their GDP is from imports and more and exports. The foreign trade is important in important sectors. They're going to suffer, and they are going to become more dependent on China as a result. That's going to itself have strategic implications. What do the Chinese want to do with their influence? Russians and the Kremlin needs to contemplate what do the Chinese then demand, for example, about the development of Siberia that looks different from what the Russians would have liked the development of Siberia to be when the Chinese understand that the regime in the Kremlin is utterly dependent on Beijing. That's a good question, and that's something that they're going to have to look at after the military victory. But ultimately, in the near term, what drives Putin to the table is the defense of Ukraine. The sanctions can't be as decisive in the coming weeks or months or few months as what can be achieved by the courage and, frankly, the sacrifices of Ukrainians who are willing to fight for their country.
But one striking thing is the secondary effects of the sanctions. So it's not just the economics. You're seeing sports associations, you're seeing businesses, you're seeing a wide variety of private organizations pulling out of Russia, excluding Russia, and so that its isolation is going to be much more than just the executive orders that the president has signed.